I want to remind people that what we are doing in Afghanistan is part of an international strategy. It is right, of course, that we play our part and we do not leave the people of Afghanistan to struggle with their global problems on their own. So others too must take their share of the burden of responsibility. 42 countries are involved and all must ask themselves if they are doing enough. For terrorism recognizes no borders. All of us benefit from defeating terrorism and greater stability in this region, and all members of our coalition must play our proper part. The British strategy is part of a wider international strategy and must be understood in that context. Our aim in 2009 is the same as in 2001. We are in Afghanistan as a result of a hard-headed assessment of the terrorist threat facing Britain. We are part of a coalition of more than 40 countries embracing not just NATO, with the Danes and Estonians alongside British troops in Helmand, but countries like Australia. So this remains above all an international mission. We've all seen the reality of the threat in Bali, Madrid, Mumbai, and of course on the streets of London 4 years ago. It is our efforts at home and abroad, the efforts of our allies, the efforts of our armed forces, of the police and security services back in Britain, which prevented and have continued to prevent further terrorist attacks. It is a totality of effort which in Britain is better resourced and better coordinated than before. From increased counter-terrorism policing at home, to stronger checks at our borders, to international capacity building, and to the work of our armed forces and other agencies abroad. It is right that 8 years ago, Britain with America and our allies, on behalf of the international community as a whole, helped to remove from Afghanistan a regime which enabled Al-Qaeda to plot terror around the world, and which culminated in the attacks of September the 11th. Not just in America, but of course attacks on the freedoms and values of us all.